Welcome to the sixth episode in the series Web3 Made Easy. In this episode, I will talk about how organizations are created in Web3 and the mechanism for governance on the blockchain. These organizations are termed as DAOs or Decentralized Autonomous Organizations. An organization in Web 2.0 is formed by a group of people who work together to achieve the organization's goals as set by the management and its board. These organizations also work under legal and regulatory governance and follow the laws and processes as laid down by them. The process of decision making and approvals undergoes a detailed workflow, and the final decision is centralized at the top of the hierarchy, though inputs would be taken from various people inside and outside the organization. Similar to current corporate bodies with their boards and chairperson and CEOs, DAOs or decentralized autonomous organizations come into existence based on a vision or a goal which the initial participants in a DAO want to address. It could be related to social channels to bring people together, or to do with financial disintermediation like DeFi, or to create Web3 gaming platform, or do away with channel partners in music and artist platform. However, there is no designated CEO or a board or a hierarchy as such in Web3. The decisions happen via voting on proposals which can be put forth by any of the DAO participants and then enforced or implemented as per the DAO protocol or the smart contract. The interesting part is that all of the participants on Web3 can vote before a decision is made by the smart contract. It all starts with a vision that a person or a group of people have. Today, they typically publish this intent to the global audience on Twitter, Telegram, or Discord channels and invite like minded people to join in, where any new person mentions their interest and what value they can add to this vision. From this, you can see that it is an open organization with involvement from global audiences without having any limited number of initial participants, or what we call as board members or founders in today's organizational setup. These participants are globally distributed and most of them don't know each other but come together for the vision and the outcomes. These group of people then set up a Web3 platform, and similar to share allocation, the initial participants are allotted the platform's governance token in their wallets. These tokens are also called purpose driven tokens. These tokens are minted using the platform's code, which creates tokens based on specific events, in this case the creation of a new platform, and these people then become a part of the DAO of this platform. Like in case of organizations in Web 2.0 where shares are given to new investors, new governance tokens can be given to new members of the DAO. These decisions are taken by the current members of the DAO and the decision executed by the code or the platform protocol which mint these tokens. In Web 2.0 organizations, there is a top-down hierarchy with multiple levels requiring coordination and communication overheads. It determines the ways of working and incentivizes people to act in the best interest of the organization. In case of DAOs, the network protocol, with its defined rules in self-enforceable code, along with the network tokens, incentivizes participants to do the same, especially since the value of the network and its tokens will increase, giving them good returns only if the network grows and delivers value to people on the network. Today, DAOs can be easily created on Ethereum network using code and smart contracts, which then uses the blockchain infrastructure of Ethereum. However, while writing the code, a lot of governance aspects and behavioral economics need to be taken care of, and it is essential that people with such a background are involved when building a new DAO. With new learnings, new Web3 applications provide a plug and play framework to build DAOs, which includes constitutional frameworks, dispute resolution frameworks, and modular smart contracts. Based on the value that a participant delivers on the network via some task performed, they are rewarded with a network token. As mentioned before, there are governance tokens as well. They are used for voting rights and to determine the direction of the DAO. Example, when a change is to be made in the way of working or the mission, or to change rules governing the network, etc. In DAOs, decisions are approved through voting rights and executed through smart contracts or governance protocols to enforce these decisions. From this, you can gauge that DAOs are independent of their creators and works through majority consensus. Some of the challenges with the functioning of DAO relates to resolving all questions related to governance and making changes to the protocol or smart contracts which enforce the decision made by the network. Especially situations which are unknown at the time of creating the DAO, which is today handled better by humans in Web 2.0, is something that needs more research and better implementation. In this episode, I spoke about how DAOs are created and their working to an extent. This field is evolving as people learn from setting them up and understanding what works and what doesn't, and how to improve as we move ahead. Talk to you in the next episode. Thank you.